Hello, today we're going to present about proposal on what we are hoping UniMAP can have, which is having vending machine. This report will be presented by, here we have Mama Naim, that's me. We'll talk about executive summary, and then Nur Fatiha will presenting the introduction and course. Next we have Eza Natasha, will talk about methodology, and then Nur Amira Shahila will share about problems. Then we have Yasmin Shaira will talk about solution. Next is Tanyan Fang, we will present about benefits. Then we have Nurul Shazana presenting about management. Lastly, Nur Wahida will conclude this presentation. Executive summary. First thing first, goal of our proposal is to solve student problem. So by implementing food vending machine, we hope we can tackle one of student problem, which is don't have healthy eat routine. 60 respondents were involved in our study and we were using Google Form as our medium. Based on our study, the several causes that lead to unhealthy eat routine that we have identified are packed timetable, money issue, and lastly, study until late night. What are the benefits that vending machine can offer? As we know, machine can operate 24 hours. They also have reasonable price and can be positioned at any suitable place such as hostel, school or library. So that's all for executive summary. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Now I will continue on my part, which is introduction. In this proposal report, we want to propose to implement a food vending machine in UniMAP. It is one type of service. We plan to locate all the vending machines at places where students can be easy to access, such as student residential college, school, sports center, cafe, and library. The aim we write this proposal report to ask permission to implement the food vending machine in UniMAP. Next, vending machine can help students by 3 ways, which are easy to access. Next, the price of foods and drinks are affordable for students, and also it can be operated for 24 hours. There are also problems if we not implement the food vending machine, such as students need to save their budget. Next, no time to buy food and eat due to their busy timetables. Also, they do not have food to eat during midnight. That's all for introduction.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Eza Natasha and today I'm going to present to you my part, which is methodology. So, for this assignment, we are using survey, and based on Check and SCART 2012, survey can be defined as the collection of information from a sample of individuals through their response to questions. Survey is a convenient and easy way to gain the information from others. Next is sampling. Survey, we are using persuasive sampling with the involvement of 60 respondents consisting of 44 female respondents and 60 male respondents. Most of the respondents are from School of Mechatronics with 56%, followed by School of Computer and Communication Engineering with 50.4%, next School of New Media Communication with 30.5%, then School of Bioprocess Engineering with 8.4%, and lastly, School of Business Innovation and Technopreneurship with 7%. Based on the survey, it shows that most of the respondents are from second year student with 70%, followed by first year student with 50%, then third year student with 8.3%, and lastly, fourth year student with 6.7%. Our survey consisting of 7 questions divided into 4 sections, which is general overview, problem, solution, and demographic profile. Next, the types of question that we are using for the survey is open-ended question and closed-ended question. So based on Rupa and Rani 2017, the open-ended question is when the respondent replies in their own words without being constrained by a fixed set of possible response. The advantages of using this type of question is that it allows respondents to answer the question based on their own opinion, personal feelings, and ideas. Next, for closed-ended question, the respondent answers are limited to a fixed set of response. And the advantages of using this type of question is that it is provide a quantifiable data for statistical data and allow to categorize respondents into group based on their answer.
Is Nur Amira Shahila binti Ahmad Mustamam. I will proceed with the problems. The purpose of our proposal is to put up the vending machine inside the UniMAP in campus or hostels by focusing on the student preference in terms of type of foods, the desired location that they prefer and spending capacity to purchase the product. Based on the survey that we conduct, we find out a few problems that faced by the students. The first is students have packed timetable. They do not have enough times to eat more than 2 meals per day. It is because their prioritize is to finishing their classwork over the eating. So, especially for engineering students, they have busy schedules. So, they tend to rush early in the morning as they need to go to the class and skip their breakfast. The second problem is students have money issues. As you know that most of the college students are living on their budget and they need to save their money on their own to survive. So they need to use a lot of money to pay for college fee for every semester. They need to print the assignments, they need to buy their textbooks and other personal expenses. So by providing the vending machines, it can less their burden as the food that we provide is affordable and much more cheaper. The last problem is they like to study until late night. It is because they need to study and finish their assignments. So in order to stay awake throughout the night, they need to boost up their energy and sometimes they will craving for some snacks and refreshing drinks. So by providing the vending machines in campus or hostel, now they can focus on their study after filling stomach with some light food. Thank you.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yasmin Syarah binti Adnan and I'm going to present the solutions for our problems. Okay, for the first problem, students having packed timetable. If we are providing them with a vending machine, students can buy meals or snacks easily from that vending machine. Next, students can save up their time without being in the long queue to pay their food. Okay, for the students who have gastric, they can avoid gastritis from happening to them during their packed schedules by buying from the vending machine. Okay, for the next problems, which is students facing with money issues. Okay, the price for each food in the vending machine is very affordable. Other than that, students also can have food from the vending machine as their food storage, just in case they have no food or money left at the end of semester. Okay, next, the price given is much more cheaper compared to the price in the provided minima at the residential college because vending machine does not need manpower and don't have to pay for the workers' wages. Okay. For the third problems, students like to study until late night and vending machine is operated for 24 hours, so they do not have to bother their friends to ask for some food. Okay, then students can be more focused on their studies after having some light food from the vending machine. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you. Now I'm going to pass to Yang Fang. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yan Fang. So now I'm going to continue to present the part that benefit of implementing vending machine in UniMAP. According to Wickerson, having vending machine are good because they give consumers the ability to purchase food and other products quickly. So first of all, it cannot be denied that vending machines are useful for the faculty, as we know that most of the students and other employees do not have time for their breakfast. Therefore, the top benefit of implementing vending machine in UniMAP is they can eat on the run when they do not have time to wait a full meal at the cafeteria. And in the matter of few minutes, they can be on the way to their next class with the edible such as bread and biscuit from the vending machine. Besides, the benefit of implementing vending machine in UniMAP is can help students concentrate on their study. Why do I say so? Is because we know that nowadays most of the students study until late night. And at this time, students start to feel tired and can cause them become less productive. Therefore, having a snack at this time can encourage students more focus on their study and give motivation for them. And besides, I know that most of the people nowadays will say that vending machines should be banned in the university because it offers a lot of junk food. And actually, the junk food can be emitted into the healthy product, as we can offer a few healthy products such as salad, sandwich, fresh fruit drinks, and the sugar-free drinks in the vending machine. So this can help students to stay healthy and hydrated during the day. And lastly, the benefit of implementing vending machine in UniMAP is students can afford to buy the item in the vending machine because they are low cost. And this also helps in development budgeting their money. So in conclusion, I would like to say that vending machines have a significant benefit that for students and other employees. So they should be placed in UniMAP. So that's all from me. Thank you. And I would like to pass down for Anna for the management part.
Nur Shazana, and I will present management part. First of all, in this project there are 4 organizations involved. First is the Department of Student Affairs and Alumni as a financial support and representative to get permission with the upper management of UniMAP. Second, student representative community where they help us to promote this project to the students. Next is the Residential College Representative Council will provide us suitable area to place the vending machines. And lastly, Novan STM HDS provided vending machines. Next, our group members have their own responsibility. First, leader will manage all the activity where all committee members update report to the leader. Next, treasurer must manage funding, fundraising and sale and also financial planning budget after we got fund for the HEPA. Next, secretary will responsible for communication and correspondence. Next, ESCO communication will directly deal with the company and also handle subordinate, which are service committee and stock committee. And lastly, ESCO publicity will contact SRC to manage promotions. For this project timeline, we're keeping the stakeholder involved. Once the project is approved on February, we determine amount of the funding needed. Next, we're hiring individual positions where we divide position into a leader, treasurer, secretary, ESCO communication and publicity, and also service and stock community. Third, regarding vendor contract, after doing some market research and analysis, we found the best fit, which are Novan SD and BHD. For communication update, it is really important where ESCO communication will update every month to keep the stakeholder up to date the process. And for reaching key performance indicator, it is important in monitoring the overall performance. If the key did not meet the objective, it will lead to the failure. And for release product and sample testing, we did it at the same time. During this time, all the system check to make sure all is ready to use. And any issue found, we will fix right away. And lastly, project complete on June. That's all for me. Thank you.
Bye. Now, I will continue on my part, which is cost. Now, I will show you the example of estimation cost for vending machines, foods and drinks at Student Residential College. As you can see here, we assume the quantities for vending machine at Student Residential College are 40 units and the cost per unit is 2,000 ringgit. And the total cost for vending machines at Student Residential College are 80,000 ringgit. For junk food, we assume the quantities are 2,000 units and the cost per unit is 1 ringgit. So the total cost for junk food are 2,000 ringgit. For bread and biscuits, the quantities are 4,000 units and the cost per unit also same like junk food, which is 1 ringgit. And the total cost for bread and biscuits are 4,000 ringgit. For hot drinks, the quantities are 2,000 units and the cost per unit is 80 cents. So the total cost for hot drinks are 1,600 ringgit. For soft drinks and juice, the quantities we assume are 4,000 units and the cost per unit is 2 ringgit. So the total cost for soft drinks and juice are 8,000 ringgit. For instant noodles, the quantities are 2,000 units and it costs 2 ringgit per unit, same like soft drinks and juice. And the total cost for instant noodles are 4,000 ringgit. So the summation of total cost for all foods and drinks and also vending machines are 99,600 ringgit. Next, I'll show you the example of estimation cost for utilities, services and rents at Student Residential College. The total cost for utilities are 40,000 ringgit and the total cost for services and rents are 32,000 ringgit. And the summation of total cost for utilities, services and rents are 72,000 ringgit. The estimation cost per unit for all items are same for all locations, but it is different for total cost due to the amount of vending machines at all locations are different. This is the estimation of total cost for vending machines, foods and drinks plus utilities, services and rents at all locations of the food vending machines be placed. First, total cost for Student Residential College are 171,600 ringgit. For school, the total costs are 51,480 ringgit. For sports center, the total costs are 8,580 ringgit. For library, the total costs are 4,290 ringgit. And lastly, for cafe, the total costs are 34,320 ringgit. That's all for cost.
Hi, I'm Wahida. As for the conclusion for our proposal report, there are three main reasons why we should provide vending machine around the campus. First reason is students have packed timetable and don't have time to eat. By having vending machine, students can buy meals or snack easily during the gap between classes. It can save up some time for students to do other works. For students that have packed schedule, they can buy snack or bread to eat to avoid gastric taste. Second is about having money problem. Food provided from the vending machine quite affordable for students. They can buy food from vending machine as their emergency food when they have to save up their money. The third reason is student loves to study until late at night. Vending machine operates for 24 hours a day. Most of the cafe at UniMAP does not operate 24 hours daily. Students don't have to ask their friend for food when they are hungry at night. They can buy some snack from vending machine to fill up their stomach when they study late at night. Thank you.